Go find my car.
On your car here.
Whoa. Well, right on there. So Neil, what do we have here?
Dundon Motorsports Resonance Plenum. A little bit.
What's up everyone, welcome back to Miami Miles. My name's Mickey. In today's video, I have spent in the last week $20,000 on my GT3 RS. 20 grand. That's a couple weeks after spending $286,000 on the car itself. Well, as I was going around the racetrack a couple weeks ago, the car started blowing hot air. And it turns out it had an AC leak. So I figured, okay, let me take it back to Zweck, get this AC leak fixed. Well, in order to fix that line that had the hole, they had to drop the entire engine. And I was like, shit, if the engine's out, what preventative maintenance can we do? What modifications can we do? So Neil, how much power can we make? Well, it turns out there's a couple mods you could do to that car that get you to right around 450 wheels. So today we're gonna go see the car completely disassembled, and we're taking this right here, the GT4 RS. It's been 9-10 days since I've driven it because I just had a baby. So I'm excited to take her to 9. This thing just hauls ass, man. I was actually watching a Stradman video recently where he drove the new 3 RS, and he said that that thing was slow. It was only making 380 wheel horsepower, but the funny thing is, I don't think he gets the point. I don't think that guy gets the point. These cars, you have to ring out to 9,000 over and over to get the most out of them, and this car right here, I guarantee it's just as fast as a Huracan in a straight line, which by no means is slow, because it just pulls. Oh man. Here we are at Zweck. We got the Super Carrera casually parked outside. But before we go in, this video is sponsored by Faster Media, my production company. I've purchased the piece. I've now been an owner for a couple months, and I'm so excited because over the last year and a half, I've seen what these guys are capable of. The level and quality of content that they can create, that they provided for me, has not only helped my business, but my social presence. So why not take that same service and apply it to everyone out there in the world? If you're an individual that wants to start on YouTube, you're a business that wants to grow on social, maybe you just want something beautiful of your car shot, Faster Media is perfect for you. There's a little link in the description. Just go down there, click on it, fill out the form, and someone from Faster will reach out immediately. Anyways, guys, let's head in and check out the 3 RS. Let's go find my car. Porsche 997.2 GT3 RS. Wow. Alright, I lied. That's dreams right there. I think these are like 700-800 grand right now. It's unbelievable. But every time you come into Zweck, man, look at this. Oh my goodness. That's so much eye candy in here. I don't even know where to start. She's still here. So Neil, don't sell it. Keep it for about 2 years, and I'm gonna come back and buy this. Oh, CGT. Why is it that I want every single Porsche in the showroom? So Neil, what's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Hey,
Nice to see you, Mickey.
Look at this. All right, so I got a new deal for you. We're gonna trade my 3 RS for this 2 RS and $5,000. Fair.
What part of the car?
Now I ask you this about the Carrera GT, is it awesome?
So I haven't driven a GT2 RS at length. I have driven GT2s, like 997 GT2s, and I've moved this car around, driven around the block a little bit. And I mean, if you could ask me, a two-car combo, this car and a GT2 Carrera GT, and maybe this thrown in. There's a lot of good two-car pairings here.
About $3 million, $4 million.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you can swing it, it's a very good, very good combination.
Well, how's the RS doing?
It's good. It's good. We'll go over and take a look at it in a minute here. But it's ready. The engine's ready to go back in the car. The manifold is on, pulley's on, everything's all sorted.
Goodness.
So
let's go check it out.
for sure. Mickey.
Jason, how you doing? What's going on?
Jason working on your car here.
Whoa.
So that's your engine.
Wow.
Prettier here.
Well, right on there. So Neil, what do we have here?
So that is the Dundon Motorsports Resonance Plenum. So they looked at how the intake systems on these cars work, and they designed their own intake manifold in Plenum that takes advantage of the different wave frequencies of air coming in and makes like 10% more power on the car. So about 40 horsepower at the tires when combined with the tune.
Wow.
So on a car like this, to do that with a single bolt-on part there's nothing else like that, really, honestly.
Have you driven one? Have you driven one?
Yeah,
that mod?
yeah, and there's actually, you can hear more intake noise as well, but it pulls from like 4,000 on. It definitely, there's a huge difference once you get up into the higher revs. And you can look on a dyno chart and see the difference.
This car, I realize it's got nothing underneath like 5,000, and all of a sudden the torque.
And I would say you lose a little bit down low,
Really?
but you make up, tenfold up top
40
for
to
whatever
the
you
wheel.
lose.
This is gonna make 40 to the wheel.
Yeah,
roughly.
roughly that amount of torque as well. Maybe a little, less torque, but definitely 40 to the tires as far as maximum gains in power. So not peak, but the biggest difference on the curve is about 40 to the tires.
So I opted to keep the same exhaust. Didn't feel like spending $20,000 on the Dundon setup, which is fine. Still got the headers, the track exhaust, and now we've got this and the tune. So pretty much like a Dundon D1 package. So Neil, why did we bring this car in originally though?
Yes, so your car, the AC wasn't working like it should be, and we recharged it, and shortly after found that there must have been a leak. So fortunately, it was coming from an AC line. Unfortunately, that AC line was located, I'll show you, right here. And the only way, if you look at the shape, it was actually leaking from like right about there, from one of the fittings here, I think this side here. So the only way to remove the line is to take out the engine and gearbox first. And it was a good opportunity to do some extra maintenance, preventative maintenance to the car.
What do we do in terms of maintenance? Like,
so maintenance-wise, one important thing, probably the most essential thing, is we pin the coolant fittings on the car. They're barbed fittings inside of here that are epoxied to this cast aluminum here, and over time that epoxy fails and the fittings can pop out if you drive the car on the track or spiritedly in the mountains. I've seen it happen to people firsthand multiple times. So there's 6 points where we do that, and then we also took the opportunity to install these metal, stainless steel actually, elbows from Sharkworks. At the same time, we also did this, the Dundon harmonic damper here. These cam actuators here have hardware, and that hardware can actually become loosened because of the lightweight flywheels that they have and the variable timing. So the bolts that hold the cam actuators in there will loosen over time. So we make a point to inspect them, and along with this damper, you should never have any issue with that. So we took the opportunity to basically do anything that might need to be done in the future now while the engine is out preventatively, so that you don't need to do this anytime again soon. You get in the car, drive it, enjoy it, and don't need to worry about anything.
so the engine's gonna make what, about 450 at the tires roughly?
Yeah, it should be around 440 or so. 440, 450.
Well, I think I wanted to make the car as good as possible before thinking about doing the Sharkworks upgrade? You mentioned the Sharkworks thing's like 80 grand, right? At this point?
Yeah, nowadays, there's a bit of a waiting queue for it, and I want to say it's around $85,000.
Okay. Yeah, so for now, 450, 440 wheel horsepower GT3 RS, but it's crazy seeing it like this. I think this Sunil is my forever car. And that's...
It would be mine too. Yeah. If I had one, I wouldn't get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of this thing. But thank you,
We have
man.
the new rotors on there also.
Like always, Zweck taking care of me.
Yep.
They weren't expecting to do all the stuff that I opted to do, but while the car is here, might as well just get it in the best possible condition that it can be in.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm really excited to drive the car. You know, it's gonna be like a
Yeah.
new experience again. So guys, if you're gonna buy one of these cars, budget, you know, 20, 30 grand to get your aftermarket parts installed when you want to do your first major service, because it's just necessary. Especially if you have a 4RS or 4.5 liter GT3, you're gonna want a little more power, because this car I plan on keeping forever, and I do want to enjoy it for at least 6 months to a year before sending it off to get that engine bored and stroked. But honestly, man, these guys at Zweck have been incredible. Sunil's awesome. And I'm super excited to have it back. You know what was interesting? Still, never hit the rev limiter on this car. He said 8,400, no way. On the track, I kept looking. I was in the red, nothing, and I was like, okay, let me shift. But no, I never hit it, not once. But if you guys have, if any of you guys have one of these cars, let me know when the rev limiter kicks in, because I haven't experienced it here. It's a little better than what everyone says it is. Let's go, a quick drive, just a quick drive. All right. You're gonna like this thing. I'm just possibly.
I suspect I will. That's what I'm afraid. Oh wow, it is loud inside.
Yeah. Go down the first. Oh, that's good. That's good, right? That was yeah. That right there makes the entire experience.
It's torquey too.
It is.
Once you get above like 4 or so.
I mean, this car with an exhaust is doing 760 to 130. It's as fast as a Huracan. Yeah. Renewed question: would you buy one?
Would I buy one personally? I mean, the right car with the right spec at the right price, if I could afford it, and sold some other cars, I probably would. Yeah. Well, thank you. This was a great experience.
You liked it?
Yeah, I like it a lot. You confirm my suspicions here, man.
Brother, I'm excited to get the GT3 RS back. Thank you guys for everything you do for me. These guys are awesome.
For being understanding and working with us to get it all sorted and throwing in some extra sauce on the car while it's here too.
If you're down in Miami, come check out Zweck. This place is unbelievable. Service is first grade. And Sunil got to drive the 4RS and he's very happy.
Yeah, it's a good car.
Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed that video, go down below, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. Next week, we'll be collecting that car. I'll be giving you my impressions and reviewing it again with the new upgrades. Anyways, guys, I love you. Take care.